Well, hey, good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay, a couple things I want to say. One, there's breaking, news coming out this morning that the Biden-Harris administration are already taking drastic measures against, wait for it, Russia interfering in the 2024 election. Didn't we play this already? Didn't we play Russia collusion last time when he ran against Hillary Clinton? I'm pretty sure we played the Russia collusion story already. But oh, here we go again. Yeah, because Kamala's numbers are and Trump's numbers are up here because at some point you would think the Biden Harris administration just needs to understand that America's done with you. Yeah. You can keep making up all of these crazy indictment stories and Trump did this and Trump did that and Trump. We know his faults. We know his good. We know he is not perfect. But we also know that we are already living under a Kamala Harris presidency right now. In every street interview you go to, it is the same answer when you ask. Even Don Lemon went around the streets of Ohio, and every person he interviewed said they were voting for Donald Trump. So there's not enough gaslighting that you're going to do, even with your big tech homies and your big mainstream media homies that are all pushing this propaganda out for Kamala Harris. You guys seem to think one thing that you guys always seem to forget is that we, the people, aren't fucking stupid. And we know she is a horrible candidate. And we're not voting for her. So now, here comes Russia collusion already. Meanwhile, you just had Mark Zuckerberg come out last week and say that he was 100% influenced by the Biden-Harris administration to deplatform people they deemed misinformation, and that he wouldn't be doing it if that started to happen in this election, and he felt bad because of it. So I don't know what else you guys need to hear, but we're not buying your Kamala Harris BS. And more people are starting to feel better and stronger about coming out in their support of Donald Trump. And you can tell because I see so many videos on this page where people are like, they make a video, it was like their first political video ever, and they say that they're supporting Trump. And the very next video is talking about all the hate that they're getting in the comment section. So for all of you that are finally coming out and standing strong in your convictions on why you're supporting President Trump, just do me a favor. Every time you see these really nasty comments, go look at the profiles that they're coming from. 9 out of 10 times, they're not actual people. They're just people that make little troll accounts, and they go and they troll anyone that happens to support Donald Trump in the comments section. So 90% of them aren't really actual people. So don't get too upset when you see it in your comment sections. I mean, I get them every fucking day, and I just scroll right past them. But I find it funny that that's the new headline this morning, especially after a photo has surfaced of Tim Walz's entire family wearing Waltzes for Trump shirts. That was just chef's kiss. And before anyone goes, well, Trump's family doesn't, his one sister doesn't support him. Whoop-de-doo, or sister, not a sister, Mary Trump, whoever the hell she is. No one cares. No one cares who she is. She's a nobody, so we don't care. But this is what I love. You see the polls. The polls aren't, I don't particularly trust the polls because I just don't. I've been a Republican for years and I've never taken a poll. But you see the masses, you see the trajectory. More and more people are starting to come out and talk about their support of President Trump. And so now, of course, Biden is taking swift steps to get with Russia on their interference in this next election. Like we've already played that record too. Yeah, we played that in the last election, when Hillary lost to Trump. Yeah, because I say it once and I say it again. These people that are in power, these politicians, they think that you as an American are dumb and that we don't see through the fact that you had Joe Biden. You sat there and told us for the last 3 years that he was mentally competent to run this job. And obviously that's not the case. You had the debate where he just got destroyed on stage. So yes, I am waiting for the Kamala Harris debate. I cannot wait to see this. Cannot wait. Because let's be for real. What has she got to run on? Nothing, but the same thing as Joe Biden ran on. Same policies, same person, same administration. But I find it really funny that all of a sudden they take Kamala, they can't have the 90 million in campaign funds, so they push Joe aside, and some big DC elites basically go, okay, now you're not gonna like Joe anymore, now you're gonna like her. No one got a chance to vote, no primaries were given, you just were having her installed as your candidate, and you guys are like, yay, daddy government, give us some more, right? But the people aren't buying it, and it shows. inflation, the border, the high crime, the Venezuelan gangs, all of this stuff that you're seeing, people are done and they can't afford to live and they are struggling in buying housing markets and grocery stores and gas prices and all of this stuff. The fact that our border's been overrun by 16 million people that are getting federal handouts and first-time homebuyer loans. Meanwhile, people in America aren't even getting that. So Americans have woken up to this. And there may be things they may not like about Donald Trump, but they know going with her would make another 4 to possibly 8 more years of this garbage. So what do now? Here comes the Russia interference. Look, we're not buying it again, okay? Mainstream media, big tech companies, I'm talking to you. We're not buying that again. So you can run your headlines and Russia's interfering. Oh my gosh, no, it's just the American people that are saying that we're done with the political class that's ruining this country right now. Okay? That's what we're saying. We don't care who your candidate is. We're going to support the candidate that we chose. Okay? And we know that he's not perfect. We know that there's things that he's made some mistakes on. But we also know that he is the better candidate for the job. And there's not enough gaslighting. You guys have tried everything, and it's not working. So I think everybody at this point knows exactly who they're voting for. So when you see these lives like, I'm undecided, I'm calling BS. They're just wanting attention and you to jump into their lives so they can scream over you. You know who you're voting for at this point, and so do they. They know it too. And now you're going to start seeing the crazy stories of Russia interference and Russia collusion. And you're going to start seeing it because it's already happening. And I really, like I said, especially after yesterday, Tim Walz's entire family came out wearing Walz's for Trump shirts. Chef's kiss. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today because I was waiting for this story to come out. I was waiting for it, and sure as shit, first thing this morning, breaking news, Biden-Harris administration taking swift action against Russia interference in the 2024 election. We've already played this record, guys. We've already played this record. Didn't end out too well because we've already been proved that there was zero Russia collusion in the last elections. So, there's that. We've woken up. And we're tired of the way that this country looks under your administration. And voting for Kamala Harris is voting for Joe Biden and more of the policies that the two of them want to back. Okay? So we're not doing it anymore. We're not doing it. We're voting for Trump. And I don't care what names you call him. I don't care what you said he did. I don't care if he hurt your mama's sister's boyfriend's feelings in a tweet 8 years ago. I don't care. We're done with the political class in this country that live up on the hill, surrounded by wealth, preaching and lying to us about stuff that we know that they're lying about, okay? We're going to vote for Donald Trump. And because of this, here comes all of these bullshit Russia collusion stories. Like, we're way ahead of you guys. And at some point, you're going to realize it, that people are sticking with Donald Trump. And there's not a damn thing you're going to say that's going to change our minds. Good talk.